Peter?
Thank you, Dusan.
Hi, Dusan. Thank you very much. There's not much I can say. This second expert level meeting within the framework of the EU-facilitated dialogue between Pristina and Belgrade is a process. The process started or was restarted, the dialogue restarted at a high level with 2 meetings earlier this month and continues with expert level meetings. Today is the second meeting. The first one, expert level meeting, was last week. So since this is ongoing process, it's not our habit to comment on those ongoing processes and working ways, because this is how the negotiations are conducted in the world of diplomacy. I can say only that today's agenda includes 2 topics. One is displaced persons, and the second one is economic issues. On the second part of your question regarding various remarks, reports, speculations, we are not in the business of commenting whatever appears in the media in the regions or in the region, or commenting on comments by the politicians or on reports about such comments by the politicians. This is, as I said, it's a process. The process is conducted both, I mean, on the highest level with the meetings. The 2 meetings at the highest level took place at the start of this month. Next one between the Prime Minister of Kosovo and President of Serbia is planned for September. In between there are expert level talks, and it's not really our habit, and we are not in the business of providing running commentary on everything what happens in between, either published in the media or in terms of remarks by the politicians. But I can only say that the EU is facilitating the dialogue with the aim to help the both sides to arrive to the final agreement on the normalization of their relations. This agreement will be done and ready for signature once both parties agree on all outstanding issues and agree that the normalization can proceed in form of signed agreement. But we are in the process, and the process is still ongoing, so I would not jump ahead to any conclusions at this stage.
Thank you very much, Peter. Are there any additional questions for Peter on this very subject, the Serbia-Kosovo dialogue? So I understand that Jack and Patricia would also have questions for Peter on the subject. So if that's the case, please keep your hand raised. If that's not the case, please unraise it. So yes, I see a few hands unraised. Therefore, the floor now goes to Marina, whom I understand is asking a question about this.
Yes, thank you, Dana. I have a follow-up question for Peter on this. Peter, well, you say that the agreement will be done and signed once all the topics are discussed. But as a procedure, is there something going on with the document itself right now? Is it in writing, drafting, or whatever is the procedure? So is there anything going on with the text and the paper of this final document right now? And actually, who is in charge of drafting this text? Is this EUSR? Is it the High Representative or member states? Who is in charge of this? Thank you.
Well, again, we are in the middle of an ongoing process. The process takes place right now at the expert level. Issues are being discussed, and it's really not our habit to provide commentary on who submits what paper, who drafts what, who says what, and who drafts what line. The bottom line is the process is ongoing. The EU is facilitating the dialogue between both parties. That means that we are creating space for them to find agreement on all the open issues. And whatever is agreed is then captured on the paper. But this is a process which was restarted after more than 20 months of still stand. And we are restarting the process with the aim to try to bring both parties to agree to solutions, to mutually agreeable solutions to all open issues, so that they are able to normalize their relations and capture this normalization in a form of an agreement, comprehensive agreement. As I said, this is a process, and I will not go into the details of this process, providing running commentary on every single step or every single move.
Thank you, Peter. Are there any additional questions for Peter on this subject?